So 2 weeks ago, we went down in the dark to grab a new addition to the farm. When we got home, we just threw him out in Stanley's paddock for the night, and the next day we introduced him into the paddock with Jax and Ezra. If you have seen previous vlogs, you already know this little guy. If you go back and watch, he is the 4-year-old that was owned by a friend of mine that I went and competed on at a couple hunter paces. We actually won the Old Chatham hunter pace together, so that was really exciting. My mom actually bought him for herself for a Christmas present, so we are so excited to have him here at the farm. I absolutely love this little dude, and I had so much fun riding him. His registered name is Dox Lil Beta Dakota. We haven't really chosen a barn name for him. We have just been calling him Little Man because that's kind of what he was called at my friend's. So for now, we'll just keep calling him Little Man. If you have any name suggestions, please drop them below. That would be awesome. He is a cutting bred quarter horse for some old cutting bred lines, which is pretty cool. But the last year he has spent doing some hunter pacing, he's done some fox hunting, and he is patterned on the barrels, which is pretty awesome. For now, he is going to be put out with Ezra and Jax to see if they all can get along. I think this might be good for Jax because he'll have someone a little bit younger to play with, and he won't bug Ezra. Obviously, this video is coming out after Ezra passed away, and I'm sure you already saw that video. So right now, it's just Jax and Little Man out there, and they are getting along very well. All these guys have been out with other horses in the past, so I wasn't too worried about just sticking them in there with Jax and Ezra, and I was pretty sure it was going to go just fine, and it did. Jax was very intrigued and very interested to meet this new little guy. We now have several horses that have come from my friends. This new little guy, Jackson, actually still belongs to my friend. I'm just borrowing him. Smoke was purchased from her, and so was Radar the donkey. There wasn't any running around or any craziness. They sniffed each other's butts like dogs do, and then they were all just happy to be out together, so it worked out really, really well. The other horses were a little surprised when the little man came in the dark the night before, but they weren't too wild. They just loved hanging out at the end of their runouts, watching and seeing what was happening and checking out the new guy. If for some reason it didn't work out being out with Jax and Ezra, we were going to put him in with Bud and Radar. It's just more convenient to have him on this side of the farm. After a few minutes, Jax was super, super happy to have a friend to play with because Ezra is a little bit older and he doesn't really want to play. So Little Man and Jax spent a lot of time playing. Unfortunately, a week later, Ezra did pass away. If you haven't seen that vlog, that is the previous video on our channel. Thankfully, he went peacefully on his own, but that kind of left Jax a little bit lost. He was definitely super confused and kept looking for Ezra. It was really quite sad. He kept calling out for him. But he did have Little Man there to keep him company, so now the two of them play even more, and they kind of like egg each other on. It's quite hilarious, but they are definitely enjoying each other's company, which is awesome. Like him, bud? Isn't he nice? He's kind of cute, isn't he? Isn't he cute? Aww. He's so cute, huh, babe? Once those three were good, I brought the other horses out so they could of course, get out in their paddocks and see the new guy. And Stanley was pretty happy to meet the new guy, and they seemed to get along just fine over the fence. 2 weeks later, and these two are absolutely hilarious to watch together. We had some snow that came in, and these two had a blast playing.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the little man has settled in very nicely these last 2 weeks, and we all just absolutely love him. He is adorable. He is the best baby. He has got such a great brain. I did get a chance to hop on him for just a little ride around before the snow came, and he is just going to be such a awesome addition to the farm. We are so, so happy. Congratulations to my mom for her awesome little purchase, and welcome home, little man.